The Philippines is a country full of breathtaking beaches, vibrant cities, and some of the friendliest people on earth. But despite all that, some tourists are giving it a pass, especially places like Angeles City. Why? Well, there are 11 main reasons that keep coming up, and they're worth talking about, especially if you're thinking of visiting or moving here. Let's unpack them. Safety concerns that get exaggerated. For many first-time travelers, safety is the first thing on their mind. News stories and outdated travel advisories often paint the Philippines as dangerous. Yes, there are some areas in Mindanao where caution is still advised. But for most tourist-friendly spots like Cebu, Bohol, Palawan, and even Angeles City, common-sense precautions go a long way. Stick to well-lit areas at night, don't flash cash, and avoid sketchy situations, just like you would in any country. In reality, expats and regular visitors often report feeling safer in many parts of the Philippines than in some Western cities. Still, it's the perception that hurts tourism the most. Dirty streets and neglected infrastructure. Let's be honest, some parts of the Philippines are rough around the edges. Sidewalks can be uneven, trash collection inconsistent, and potholes a part of daily life. That's especially true in smaller cities or off-the-beaten-path areas. But guess what? If you're the kind of traveler who values authenticity and real life over luxury resorts, this can be part of the charm. You're not getting a sanitized, polished version of life, you're seeing the real deal. Still, improvements are happening. Cities like Davao, Iloilo, and even certain barangays in Metro Manila are investing in cleaner streets and better public services. Transport troubles. Tricycles, jeepneys, and chaotic bus terminals. Getting around can be confusing, especially for someone used to Uber and Metro Maps. There's not always clear signage, schedules are loose, and traffic can be brutal. But that's changing. Grab, a rideshare app similar to Uber, is now available in many cities, and modernized jeepneys are being rolled out. The airport experience has also improved dramatically, especially at NAIA and Mactan Cebu International. If you're planning a trip, just arrange airport pickup and private transport ahead of time. It cuts out 90% of the stress. Limited English in practice. The Philippines is famous for being an English-speaking country, but not everyone is fluent in conversational English. In rural towns or when dealing with older folks, you might run into communication gaps. Still, compared to most countries in Asia, the average Filipino speaks much more English. In tourist zones, hotel staff, tour operators, and even street vendors usually understand enough to help you get what you need. Just remember, a smile, a gesture, and a little patience go a long way. Tourist pricing and overcharging. Yes, overcharging happens. Tricycle drivers sometimes double the fare when they see a foreigner. Souvenirs magically jump in price when you ask. It's frustrating. The trick? Learn the local prices. Ask your hotel front desk or a local friend how much a ride or item should cost. Better yet, use fixed-price apps like Grab or Book with licensed tour companies. Many foreigners report this issue decreases once they've stayed a few weeks and get more street smart. Scam stories that stick. Scams exist, whether it's fake tour packages, pickpockets in crowded markets, or friendly locals who suddenly need money. Unfortunately, even a few of these stories are enough to go viral and scare off potential visitors. But again, this is no different than in Rome, Bangkok, or even New York. Keep your valuables close, don't entertain too friendly strangers offering things out of the blue, and research before booking activities. Stick to verified businesses, and you'll be fine. Online negativity amplifies the bad. One angry vlog or Reddit post can go viral and shape thousands of opinions. Some YouTubers have made entire careers out of focusing on the negatives of expat or tourist life in the Philippines, especially in cities like Angeles, which already has a complicated reputation. But those voices are just one part of the story. For every complaint online, there's a dozen tourists who had a magical experience. Unfortunately, they're just less likely to post a video about it. Sex tourism stigma in certain cities. Angeles City in particular has long carried the label of being a red light district. While it's true that nightlife plays a big role in its economy, that doesn't define the whole area. There are families, professionals, and quiet neighborhoods here too. The stigma can be off-putting to some travelers, but others simply choose to visit other places, like Dumaguete, Bohol, or Siargao, where the vibe is totally different. The Philippines has so much more to offer beyond nightlife: world-class dining, ancient rice terraces, Spanish colonial towns, and warm, welcoming people. Weak international marketing. Unlike Thailand or Vietnam, the Philippines hasn't done a great job selling itself abroad. There's no catchy slogan or iconic ad campaign that lives in people's heads like "Amazing Thailand." That's slowly changing. The "Love the Philippines" campaign is trying to rebrand the country's image, but it'll take time to catch up. In the meantime, word of mouth is still the most powerful force driving tourism here. Inconsistent quality. From hotels to food to tour guides, the quality can be hit or miss. You might stay in a lovely resort one night, then find cockroaches in your budget room the next. The solution? Read reviews. Stick to businesses with recent positive feedback. And when in doubt, book mid-range. The luxury places are usually amazing, and the mid-range offers the best bang for your buck. Visa hassles for some nationalities. While many countries enjoy visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to the Philippines, others still face outdated requirements or confusing processes. This can discourage would-be tourists. That said, for most Westerners, it's relatively easy. You get 30 days on arrival, and extensions are available. The immigration offices have improved dramatically in terms of efficiency and service. So, should you still visit the Philippines? Absolutely. Yes, it has flaws. But show me a country that doesn't. What makes the Philippines special isn't perfection, it's people who smile at strangers, kids who wave from the street, and a culture where family, friendship, and food come first. It's real. It's raw. And for many, it becomes home. A better way to connect in the Philippines. If you're thinking of more than just a vacation, maybe even looking to build a life or find someone to share it with, you don't have to stumble through it alone. Match with Filipinas is a personalized matchmaking service that cuts through the noise. No dating apps. No scammers. Just real, quality introductions to amazing Filipinas who are serious about love and connection. We do all the legwork, from sourcing to screening, and support you every step of the way. Whether you're new to the Philippines or already living here, this is the smarter, safer, and more respectful way to meet someone special. The Philippines might not be for every tourist, but for those who get it, it's unforgettable. The flaws are real, but the heart of the country is deeper than a headline or a complaint video. Visit with open eyes, travel smart, and you'll discover a country full of surprises, and maybe even love.